How you doing, YouTube family? Today is still Saturday, July 27, 2024, and I'm back with another one. As always, I want to thank all of you for taking the time out to go over to my son's channel, Illuminated D, to consume the content. And I am so thankful for those of you that subscribe to the channel. The channel is growing, and I believe that it's going to continue to grow. And I just want to say I appreciate all of you. YouTube family, I just got off doing a live with Big Ward the Genius, good dude from Alabama, good brother. Never met him in person, only have chatted with him on, 2 lives and, emails, but seems like a real good brother, and he is dropping knowledge. And you should get over there and check out some of his content. I'm telling you, there's something for everybody over there as well. So doing this live with Big Ward, we were talking about the state of the world. In my video, Modern Day Sodom and Gomorrah, I gave examples as to why Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed. And I also likened how what's going on today in this world is a modern day Sodom and Gomorrah, but on steroids. So I get it, family. We got this divide between the black man and the black woman. We still have women that are going online and, being provocative and just talking vulgar and, cursing like a damn sailor. We have brothers and sisters still deleting each other in our community, my community. And we are seeing continued deletions of African Americans at the hand of law enforcement. We've even gotten to the point that we are disagreeing with women from other countries about, these women that are married and dating black men and coming online and making videos, speaking on the fact that they married to a black man and what have you. I get it. But here's the thing. I agree with Big Ward. I don't think we have much time. At my age, every day you wake up is a win. Every day I wake up is a win. And I even have, people in my family that are in their 80s and 90s that are still alive. And every day for them is a not just a win, it is hitting the lottery. Every day that they wake up is hitting the lottery. Once when you seeing young men that are killing themselves, deleting themselves, when you see young men just over pettiness, killing one another. We seeing women following the same trend. I understand that feminism said that you don't, you know what I'm saying? You don't need a man. You can be just as good as a man. And with that, not only have the modern day woman taken on the persona of masculine men in its entirety, but they have also taken on the way that men move. They are now killing each other. You have black women deleting black women. You have black women that have no problem with sleeping with this guy, sleeping with that guy, screwing this guy, fucking this guy, that guy, and all the while not requiring any of these men to wear a condom. So yes, absolutely, we are in a modern day Sodom and Gomorrah on steroids. You know, it just seemed like it was not too long ago that it was January 1st, 2024. And we are already in August. It seems like the days are shorter and the nights are just as short. How long can we continue down this road and not think that we are not going to incur the same punishment that happened back in the day to Sodom and Gomorrah? How do we think that it won't happen? And understand that not everything in the Bible can be taken literally. There are parables and lessons. So everything cannot always be taken literal in the Bible. But I tell you this, hellfire can also be nuclear fire. You know, we gotta at this point, we need to start focusing on ourselves, focusing on being better men, better women, better parents. Nobody's perfect. I'm not. Never was. Work on myself every single day. I struggle with working on myself. But now, so you got to understand, you too, family. I don't know, you know, the age range of you good people that take the time on your Saturday night to watch this, or whatever you get around to watching it, Sunday morning, whatever. But I tell you this, if you need to start paying attention to what's going on in the world. There are some strange phenomena happening in the world, and because of technology, we can see it happening in real time. We got to start paying attention, because we don't have much time. Now, I'm not going to get on here and say how much time is time. I don't know. How do you quantify time? But I will say this. We got to do better. And the healing got to start with you, with me. If you think that you can continue down this path, women, whoring yourself out, slutting yourself out, sleeping around, men, you still, you simping for pussy because pussy rules your life, because you're not at a point where you have sexual discipline, and you'll do anything short of selling your soul to get a piece of ass. And all the while, you still plugged into this matrix on a hamster wheel, going around and around and around and around. All the days blur together and they look the same. And this is your life. It's not a good life. You know it's not. Because here's the thing, you can be retired, sitting at home doing very well. But there's always the probability and one day the certainty that all this is not going to be here anymore. And most certain beyond a shadow of a doubt, any man or woman born of a woman, your days are numbered. In this dimension, in this place. But here's the point of it all, is that if you think that we can continue down this path, that the end may not come sooner than what it was supposed to. Get yourselves right. You know, I kind of agree that maybe it's time that we kind of don't focus on relationships, getting married, having children. Maybe it's time to come off OnlyFans. Maybe it's time to stop getting on Instagram and showing your ass and all this and basically selling your ass. Brothers, maybe it's time to say no to that simping shit. Maybe it's time to just get you one good one and rock out with that one good one. Maybe it's time to leave all that shit alone. Because whether you religious, whether you a Muslim, a Christian, a Catholic, Buddhism, whatever you want to call it, in every one of those books, whatever they call their version of the Bible, every person born of a woman, days are numbered. And it seems that this planet as a whole, days are numbered. See, what people not paying attention to, why is it now that all of a sudden the government is talking about, oh, you know, there's UFOs. Remember there was a time they UFOs don't exist. It's not real, hot air balloons. But now the government is saying UFOs exist. They're admitting to it. And if you think for 1 minute that we are the only things in this huge universe, you are crazy. There's more to this than meets the eye. There's more to life than what meets the eye. But it seems that we as people have fallen so far off the path of just doing the right thing that it's a free-for-all. That's why I say these times are far worse than Sodom and Gomorrah. And if the Creator destroyed them based on what they were doing in Sodom and Gomorrah, you cannot tell me that our days are not numbered, because you will have to agree that how we living now in this world, this dimension, this plane, this place, whatever you want to call it, the matrix, whatever you want to call it, the third dimension, second dimension, whatever you want to call this place, the fact of the matter is that what's going on now is far, far worse than what was going on back then and Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed. So why would you think that you can keep moving the way you're moving and not think that there's not going to be consequences to be paid? The Creator sees all. And although the Creator might not directly destroy this world, this place, this dimension, doesn't mean that he haven't already given man the knowledge to create the very thing that can bring about a nuclear fire, hellfire, that could consume the world. The Creator don't have to do anything. If you think that you can keep selling your body and there's not going to be consequences to pay, I'm telling you that you're wrong. If you think that you can keep murdering, robbing, stealing, raping, pedophilia, committing crimes that shock the very conscience, if you think that there's not going to be consequences, well, I'm telling you, you keep on living. And Big D might not be here to see it, but I know that if we keep going the direction and the course that we're going, our days are going to be numbered. You have no idea on a daily basis at the highest political levels how we teeter-totter from going to war. And the sad thing about it is everybody is so wrapped up in this political thing and this Biden, Trump, Kamala, Barack, everybody's still so caught up into this. And what you don't understand is that the president don't have no power. None of them politicians have no power. They don't have no juice. As I told you before, there are a very few controlling the masses. A few people are controlling the world. They pull the strings behind the veil. And I believe that it is these very people that has slowly caused the degradation of society. It is these people that are going to bring about the modern day Sodom and Gomorrah. Oh, when I say it's consequences, consequences are coming. People, we need to do better. We need to treat each other better. We need to treat ourselves better. First and foremost, because if you treat yourself better and you have self-respect, you cannot help but respect someone else. But when you have no self-respect, no self-love, you are going to be in a state of confusion. And let me tell you something, men. Every day is a struggle for a man. Every day is a struggle for a man. And particularly if you are a man of color, every day is a struggle. But as men, you must learn to subdue your passions. Because that is the only way that you will find this thing called success that you seek. Not all of you, because some of you are okay with getting a handout. Some of you are okay with not working hard. I'm talking about for those few who seek the pot at the end of the rainbow. I'm talking about those of you that seek more than just what this world has to offer. If you do the right thing, success will come. Women, it is equally hard for a woman in this place, especially my sisters, black women. I see you. I was raised by two strong black women. One being my sister, my other my mom, right? And I can tell you this, my mom was a very harsh woman, very difficult, very stern, but I understand why she had to be that way. And she didn't have no college degrees and none of that sort, but let me tell you, she gave me something that through all the degrees I have on my wall, she gave me something that none of them colleges could ever give me. So I understand that it's always been hard for the black woman. But we have let feminism, something that it wasn't even for us. It wasn't even for y'all sisters. White women pulled y'all in and sold y'all on a dream because they needed your help to push this thing through. But it was never meant for you. But over the years, through hard work, you will finally push through. And now, some of you have all made it. Some of you make well over 6 figures. Some of you are politicians. Some of you are judges. Some of you are lawyers. Some of you sisters are cops. You're doing everything that a man could do. So I know how difficult it is. It's tough. But one thing that we gotta look at this thing and understand that it don't matter. It's always been tough for us. When was it never not tough for us? So I always had it bad. I always had it hard. And sometimes that's just the way it is sometimes. Look at the Bible. There were people in the Bible that was persecuted. No matter what holy book you read, there were people that were persecuted. And still today, they're persecuted. Always be informed. Because here's the thing. People will perish because of a lack of a knowledge. People will perish because of lack of knowledge. But people fail because they refused to change, to take constructive criticism, to be better, to do better. Well, YouTube family, I don't want to hold you all. That was my little rant. I felt like I had to come on and say that. Always remember, be more tomorrow than you were yesterday.